Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to Utility Sports. Today, we are doing something a little bit different on the channel. We have not done one of these yet before. This is going to be a basketball shoe unboxing, and specifically today, I have a pair of James Harden's that we are going to be opening. Obviously, he is a signature athlete of Adidas, and I'm very excited to be opening these. I love basketball shoes. I have about 17 pairs or so of basketball shoes that I wear pretty consistently. I play basketball about every single day. I really love it. So I spent some money on the shoes, and I'm going to start doing some unboxing videos for you guys when I do get new pairs. Also, let me know in the comments, would you guys be interested in seeing the other pairs of shoes that I have that I wear on the reg? And if you guys would like me to do reviews on those two, that is something we can be doing. I'm going to be breaking down what we see here in these Hardens. This is the Harden Volume 5s. I got a specific color. I'm taking these out of the box now, unboxing them for you guys. I wear a size 12 shoe in case any of you guys ever wanted to send me a pair of basketball shoes. That would be absolutely awesome. But now let's get into it. And here I'm seeing them now. And boy, oh boy, are they a beauty. Let me get these out of here real quick. And let's take the box down to the side. And now let's take a look here at the basketball shoes themselves. I'm going to change this angle here just a little bit so you get a better spotlight of this. Let me see if there is a way that I could actually make this work a little bit better for you guys here midstream. Let's make this work. There we go. We got these elevated now a little bit for you. And I really like what I'm seeing here with these shoes. Looking at this here, this part is very, very neat itself. It says created with James Harden. It says volume 5 here. If you can't see that, chapter 1 creator. So these are his signature shoes. It's got his signature right here on the tongue of the shoe. Also got his brand logo here. And one thing you're going to notice, there's not an Adidas logo actually on either side of the shoe. There's just an Adidas logo here on the back tie part of the shoe. Very neat here. There's also some numbers here on the back side of this tag. They're different on both sides of the shoes. I do not know what those numbers mean. If you guys do know what those mean in the comment section, let me know. The numbers I have are 1227 on this shoe and 2019. So I'm not exactly sure what those numbers mean. But the reason I opted to get these shoes out of all of his colorways were they're a very unique pair of black shoes because they still have a lot of color. I really love the light blue here. Light blue is being one of my favorite colors. I'm wearing a mint shirt today. It's got some nice pink symmetrical on both sides here. That's the other part of this shoe I really like. It is symmetrical across the center of the shoe if you cut it down this way, except for this part here and this little tiny bit with that. But on both sides, we have this blue and light green. It looks very nice all in all. And on the bottom, it actually says Boost. I know the camera is mirrored for you guys, but it's Boost this way. Probably reading right to left for you guys, but obviously left to right for me in person here. As I look at it, it is very, very nice. I really love what these shoes have to offer. And they're actually very, very comfortable as well. Looking at the inside here, Boost, we've got these. This is a new style that Adidas has actually been putting in a lot of their shoes. Also, Jordan brand has done this. They did this with the Russell Westbrook, the Why Not 0.3s, which is unfortunate because I didn't really love those the way they fit. But this one looks like it'll fit a little bit better. Also, very interesting here, we see a little bit of a body shell for the shoe. This little mesh layer is actually its own individual thing, not necessarily a straight part of the shoe. You see I can put my finger in there. A little bit different. I got that on both sides here as well. You can see a little bit of the depth to the shoe, and I really like the shoe's depth in general. That's one thing that really sticks out to me. We got the nice black laces, but these little layered pieces give good depth to the shoe that's not flat at all. The shoe itself has good pop, good bounce, good color. I think that it's a very well-designed shoe. This looks more like a piece of art, in my opinion, than anything else, which is very, very interesting, unique. Also here, interestingly enough, I'm just seeing this now. We got more numbers here along the midsole area. It says 122719. Again, I'm not exactly sure. Also for the texturing, I really like these triangle bits in here. It kind of breaks up the shoe a little bit. One thing that I'm kind of critical about shoes when I'm looking is how do they break up the body of the shoe with the midsole of the shoe. And here, this little layering, texturing does a pretty good job of doing that, in my opinion. Just looking at the shoe as a whole, I really love the color. I think that these are some of the best pair of shoes you can get right now that are black. These are $130 retail price. You can maybe find a little bit better of a deal somewhere else, but right now, I think it is well worth $130. I have not played in them yet, obviously, just opening them now for you guys. But I do know someone else who did have a pair of Hardens. He had the pink pair, and he said they were very comfortable. And I've had also the Volume 3 and Volume 4 of the James Hardens. Volume 3 is actually my favorite shoe that I own. I really love that shoe. I'd love to showcase that shoe for you guys here on the channel if that's something you're interested in. But I'm very excited about the Volume 5. When I saw these get released, this was something I knew I was going to want. And so far at this point, I'm going to say that I think this is well worth my money buying this shoe. If you're someone who does like to play basketball a lot, or you're looking for a shoe that is aesthetically pleasing and is going to be a display piece, I would recommend this shoe a lot for you guys. I think that this is going to be a very comfortable shoe. I really like the way that the Hardens fit my feet. The Volume 4s were a little wider. That's why I'm pretty happy that he kind of narrowed his shoe out a little bit again here across the middle. For those of you who don't know, the Volume 4s probably reach out to about here in terms of the width, so it's a little bit thinner here. I think that'll fit the front of my foot a little bit better. And all in all, I'm very happy with that. Here we got the shoe as well. This one does have those same numbers along the outsole right there. I really do like the heel of the shoe as well. We got the Harden logo right there. It is in a matte black look, so it's hard to see it necessarily. But that's the one thing I really love about this is you might not know that this is an Adidas shoe if you aren't someone who really keeps up with who the signature athletes are with, because it's just here on the back. And I think that this does look very nice as well. The ties, sometimes I don't love the way that they look. But all in all, I think the shoe is very well constructed, very well tied together. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm going to give this probably a 10 out of 10, to be completely honest, with the aesthetic look of the shoe. This is one of my favorite shoes I've ever seen. I was very, very patient looking for the black pair when coming to the decision. I'd seen the darker red pairs in person. I'd seen the white pairs. I had seen the yellow pair that came out recently. And this one was my favorite of all of them. I was patient to get it until I could find it. And right now, I'm telling you, this guy is a wonderful looking shoe. A little bit of texture here on the tongue as well. I really like what the laces bring. Nice eye stay here as well through this. I just, all in all, the texturing of the shoe is very good in my opinion. I really, really like what it brings. It's got a nice firm tongue in here as well. You guys can tell that there's some give there, but not too much. Not too much give in here either. These points aren't super compressible, but they do offer a little bit of give as well. If you got a little bit bigger of an ankle, bigger foot, this is going to be a good shoe for you still, in my estimation. Feels like there's going to be good traction here along the bottom. That's something that some of Harden's shoes have been a little bit of a struggle with, in my opinion. In the past, I think his Volume 4s didn't have very good texturing on the bottom for grip. The Volume 3s are a little so-so. I still love those. Those are my favorite shoes to play in, like I mentioned. But the Volume 5 seem like the best of both worlds here, getting a wonderfully aesthetically looking shoe in the Volume 5s, as well as something that I think is going to perform very well just with feeling it. We could give you an update too on the channel at some point through one of the posts saying how much I like the shoe once I actually get to play in it. But as of right now, this is my absolute favorite shoe that I've purchased. I really like everything that it does offer when it comes to the texturing, the display, the style of the shoe, the way that it looks, it fits, the body, the build. It is all very, very nice. I hope you guys have been able to see quite a few good angles on it. All in all, I'm gonna assume that this shoe is gonna be about a 9 out of 10 overall when it comes to the looks plus the playability, all that stuff. There's obviously other things that play into that, you know, the comfortable fit. My fit is going to fit pretty well in here, I feel, but I have a pretty good feel for that with how many shoes I've purchased over the years. Purchasing online, you have to be a little wary of that. The nice thing too is I've owned other pairs of Harden, so I know what size fits my shoe, or what shoe my foot fits in very well when it comes to James Harden's shoes. That's something you guys are going to have to be a little bit wary of if you are buying online. But at this point, I absolutely love what I got in this shoe. I think the color is great for a mostly black shoe. I think it still really pops. I think that this is a no-brainer purchase if you're looking for a signature athlete shoe. It's a pretty good price range. The other thing maybe worth looking into is the Paul George 5s at this point. I think I still might end up getting a pair of those. But right now, the Harden Volume 5s are my favorite shoe that I own aesthetically. Again, I really love this signature here. He's got his name on it. He's got his brand, got his signature. All in all, I think it's very, very well designed shoe. Love the boost on the bottom. I think that's probably going to be a lot of people's favorite part. Both shoes do have that. And I just think all in all, it's a very nice looking shoe. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If this is a shoe you guys would be interested in getting, I would definitely recommend it for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Utility Sports. If this is something you would love to see more on the channel, let me know. We could also do some other fun stuff like jersey showcases, what jerseys we own, football, basketball, and a bunch of stuff like that. We're trying to bring some great content to you guys. We've been a little bit busy lately, so thank you for bearing with us. In the meantime, you guys have been killing it with the support. We appreciate you so much. It means so much having great viewers like you guys. We'll catch you in the next Utility Sports video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a nice rest of your day.